What was the first time you made some real money? And what did it teach you about business?
The first time I ever made money was when I sold some secondary in Vivarel. It was funny. I remember being at a dinner and I was sitting around in Sao Paulo in Pinheiros. There was all these other founders that were kind of like at a similar stage, or like maybe a little bit, not quite like Series B, wherever we were. Everyone was like so curious of how I sold some secondary. Like, you made money, like you put some money in your pocket. I don't remember how much it was, but it was enough to buy a house and a car. And you know what? One of the reasons why I did it, super candidly, is one, I wanted a little bit of the comfort, but one, I wanted to actually tell my wife that like this shit is real. Like, I wanted to translate it into
Tangible
something
assets.
tangible, because at this point it was like, oh, we're kind of rich, we're becoming in a good financial position, but I'm also making like a $5,000 a month salary, and like I've got expenses that I have a kid on the way. I think that the moment where I was able to turn that into a little bit of cash, I bought the car and I bought the apartment. I bought a house actually in California. It was something that enabled me to like level set. And then like, okay, I can think a little bit bigger now. And I think secondary, like selling a little secondary, and I'm not talking about like
Crazy amounts.
cashing in
Yeah.
and just putting 10 million in the bank. I'm talking like $1 million or whatever it is. I think I'd maybe sold, maybe it was like $2 million or something like that. But whatever it was like something that became significant where I was able to have like a baseline, and then it enabled you to kind of just like take care of your situation. And then you could kind of like elevate your thinking about the next level of ambition. So I think that is something I learned about myself.